You know what's funnier than a naked president in bed with Satan?
A talking penis with googly eyes that ends the show by saying, I approve this message?
Ladies and gentlemen, South Park is back, season 27. And they came in like a flaming wrecking ball aimed directly at the White House.
And the White House did not like it. They basically had a public tantrum over it, called the episode desperate, disgusting, irrelevant, which means it probably hit exactly where it was supposed to.
Oh, and you gotta love Trey Parker. At Comic-Con, some poor journalist asks him about the backlash, and he just stares and says, "We're terribly sorry."
No wink, no smile, just raw deadpan. You could hear the sarcasm dripping from orbit.
Now, for the people at home who haven't seen it yet, this episode featured Donald Trump, deepfaked, naked, in bed with the devil, like literally Satan.
And not just any old cartoon nudity. No. The penis has eyes. It talks. It has its own line. It's technically a character now. And because of that, they legally avoided having to blur it.
Comedy Central execs were like, can we at least cover the tip? And Parker and Stone were like, sorry, union rules. He has lines. That's talent.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but the penis won the contract dispute.
And get this, while that was happening on screen, off screen, Paramount was trying to finalize an $8 billion merger with Skydance, which means South Park torched Trump and their own corporate parent on the same day.
Dude, that's like biting the hand that feeds you while grilling it in front of a live studio audience.
It was brilliant. Even Jesus makes an appearance. He shows up to tell the town they better be careful criticizing Trump because Paramount owns CBS. And CBS fired Stephen Colbert after a Trump joke on 60 Minutes.
You know, it's a new era when Jesus becomes the corporate mouthpiece. What's next? Moses pitching NFTs?
Honestly, wouldn't surprise me.
But here's what makes this genius. South Park just signed a $1.5 billion deal with Paramount for 50 more episodes, and they used episode 1 to nuke their benefactor and the former president. That's not just satire, that's kamikaze art.
And now the White House wants blood. Meanwhile, Parker and Stone are sitting back like, oops, our bad. Here's a talking weenie to make it better.
This is why South Park still matters. They don't care who you are. Left, right, God, Satan, your grandma, your CEO. They will roast you with the same fire.
And they're not hiding it. They want the pushback because every time someone complains, it just proves the point.
So what's the final lesson here?
1. Satire ain't dead, it's just well funded. 2. Never pick a fight with people who draw their enemies with tiny junk and googly eyes. 3. If you're terribly sorry, you probably aren't.
That's the Sabo Ross Experiment, folks. We'll be back next week unless we get sued by Jesus, Paramount, or the Trump penis.
Laughing. We'll try to apologize ahead of time. Terribly.